Anya was really a beautiful, beautiful human. She loved her friends dearly, and I think because of everything she'd gone through, she had a really deep appreciation for the little things. She had an immense sense of joy and an incredible sense of humour.
Anya was larger than life. She was full of joy and fun and cheekiness. And
she was just the most beautiful, bright young woman.
I don't think she ever stopped smiling. I don't think I've ever seen Anya without a smile on her face.
The experience, I mean, she was 13 and all of a sudden her life turned upside down. When Anya had the X-ray, I had to go and pick up her brother from sports training. And when I came in, she said, "Mum, there's something wrong," because all these people came in, looked at my X-ray, asked me how old I am. Well, the next morning we went in to see this local orthopaedic surgeon, and Anya was in her school uniform, ready to go to school, and he just leant forward, put his hands on her knee and said, "Anya, this is cancer."
When they treat children, they treat to cure, not to prolong life. So the toxicity of the treatment is just off the Richter. So she was going through hell, and Liz was too.
They wanted to hit her hard with several rounds of chemotherapy first and then do the major operation on her left leg. Yeah, we sort of got through the 10 months and everything seemed to go as planned. The operation went well. They removed the tumour successfully. They were happy with the margins.
And then I remember that summer holidays after she'd got the all clear, and we went to the beach all together, and it was just amazing seeing her little bald head bobbing in the surf, and seeing her so full of life after such a difficult year.
For the next 4 years, which meant she got through high school, she did her HSC. It was just every 3 months, back down to Westmead.
She was in love and about to go to university and about to embrace life, and she was through, and it was kind of just this glorious time.
If you didn't know Anya too well and you didn't know the situation, you wouldn't expect that she's being diagnosed with that thing. I had cancer for a lot of her life.
I distinctly remember saying, "I'm so proud of Anya." You know, she's got through yet again, and the future ahead of her, we were like, wow, you know, you've done this. And then literally the next day, she came down the stairs and said, there's something wrong.
I think she knew that if it came back again, the odds were not very good. We never talked about that.
So we just headed straight to Sydney, met her team. They did all the scans. They had to race her into emergency surgery and drain 4 litres of fluid from her lungs. It was just a disaster. It was horrific, and 10 days later she was gone. So there was just nothing they could do for her.
It was such a difficult time because that last time I'd seen her, she was so well, and then all of a sudden we were losing her so quickly.
How do you tell your daughter that her team that she loved couldn't help her anymore? So I had to tell her that.
She said, "No, well, you know, I want to do something to make this count for something."
She had just fought so hard for so long, and she said, "You've got to do something about this." So that was the beginning of Anya's wish. She wanted us to do something about it. And now when I look back, like, it all happened so quickly, and we just, so before we knew it, we were in the offices of Children's Cancer Institute, and I said, "If you had a magic wand and you could cure this awful disease, what would you do?" And they went away and came back with a project, a 3-year project called Anya's Wish.
Anya's Wish is a research program designed to discover new biology about osteosarcoma and to find the best targeted treatments that can work in this disease, treatments that maximise the outcome for children and minimise the side effects from what is a very harsh and difficult treatment many of these children go through. So in the last 12 months, for example, we've been able to grow 5 or 6 osteosarcoma samples directly from children. So we have more sample or more cells in which to test new drug treatments, in which to understand the biology of this disease and try and pilot new treatments. And we can, if you like, lift the lid off the cells of osteosarcoma and read the genetic code inside and find out what makes it tick.
So we've come a long way in a relatively short time, and we're already getting these astounding world-class results. It's just really exciting.
That's incredibly moving. I mean, you just want her back. But if we can't have her back, then make her legacy help other families that don't have to go through that.
And the love that is embodied in this project through the amazing science that's happening and the support that's gathering momentum around this amazing project will continue to rock the world.
They're doing the work on Anya's wish, and it's working. Through this research and through the support of our community, we can make a real impact, and it's essential that we do.